Is it me you're looking for? I could see it in your eyes. Gentlemen, I am back. Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Club. I'm your host, Marc.antomattei, and I bet you weren't expecting to see me and expecting to see another new video come up on this channel. It's been a long time coming, and it's been a long ride and a big story that I need to tell. Gentlemen, go get your favorite whiskey right now. Let's pour out a glass for this occasion, the welcome back occasion. Inside of my hands, Hibiki 17 from Suntory, one of my favorite blended whiskeys. I can't necessarily say it's my number one favorite, but it sure is up there. So let's pour a dram of this real quick in honor of me coming back to YouTube. What is the occasion? So, I've been missing in action for a very long time, and I don't think the story has been fully told. Last year, I was living in Osaka for about 7 to 8 months. I had a residency, a DJ residency. That's a job that I do. And this residency was at a hotel, and it's not a whole year thing. It was just an extended summer contract, and I was there for that, and I stayed a few months after the contract had ended. Anyways, I was looking for new work inside of Japan to extend my visa, and unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to do that, so I had to do things the hard way. I had to leave the country entirely. I moved back to the United States for about 2 months, and found another job and moved right back to Japan, and that's the story. But I'm telling it a lot quicker than how it actually transpired, but trust me, it was a lot of work to move back and to move back here once again. So it was a real difficult task, but I'm back. I'm pretty much living inside the same area that I lived in before. Not the same apartment complex, but inside the same area, so to speak. I'm inside of a much bigger apartment now, and my God, let me tell you, I'm absolutely in love with this place that I'm in now. It's very old, but aside from the age of the place, it's very sturdy. It's concrete built. It's a 5-floor apartment complex. How many people are inside of this apartment? It's a big building. I'm estimating maybe there's something around like 25 to 30 units in one building. And there's maybe about 25 buildings inside of this area. So you can imagine how many people live inside of here. Let's just imagine that there's one person per unit, but in some there's 2 or 3. So anyways, I'm rambling about that. Gentlemen, I'm inside of a new apartment right now. It's 3 rooms. I'm only one person. I don't know what I need with all these rooms. I'm going to show you some pictures of these other rooms soon, I guess, of the kitchen area, the room that I'm in, because right now you're looking at a zoomed in, somewhat cropped picture of me, just a close-up now, but you're not getting the full spectrum of this room that I'm in now. And I built this room specifically to be my new studio for making YouTube videos. And not just for making YouTube videos, but it's also a study of mine. As you can see, I got a big shelf. There's 3 shelves of books behind me with a nice light that's attached to the shelf. I'm totally in love with that thing, by the way. I got this plant here. I forget the name of this plant, but it comes from sub-Saharan Africa. And as soon as I find the name of it, I'll put this down inside the description, so that you guys know what it is in case you decide you want a house tree to help sprucing up things and liven up the atmosphere. But I'm in love with house trees. Anyways, this is my studio that you're looking at here. From my earliest videos, you guys may have seen me talking on the what is this called? SM7B broadcasting microphone. Currently, this thing is not working. This is part of a $700 system, and it requires 2 XLR cables for me to operate this thing. And one of the XLR cables was going bad, so I had gotten rid of it. I had sold it. And now I need to buy a second XLR cable in order to use this. But no big deal, because I have my lavalier mic right now. And this does a fantastic job for me. In fact, I may even like this more than I like this one. But the sound out of this one is nice and warm. You know, it gives you that ASMR feeling. Well, what else is there to say? Cheers. Looking forward to using the microphone again. I'm looking forward to producing whole new content for you guys. Inside the next room that's just literally in front of me, but behind the camera that you can't see right now, is the living room, and it's the absolute biggest room in the house, in the apartment. And as it stands right now, I've been in this place for 2 months, and I still have absolutely nothing. When I say absolutely nothing, I mean it is spanking empty inside of that room. And I'm thinking of also turning that into a studio, into a photography studio. I'm going to have some big photo paper coming down the wall that you can stand on, and have some studio lights inside of there. And I think I'm going to take portraits inside of that room, as well as do other things. I might even turn that into a second studio that I use to make YouTube videos. But all in all, I guess, you know, I'm slowly putting money into this thing. As you can see now, the room that I'm in, this studio is complete, but that studio I have to start on. And I think that's going to be about a $1,000, if not more, project that I'm working on. Speaking of money, by the way, a huge shout out to my #1 subscriber. People, I am on Patreon, but you know, I really don't know how to operate that thing that well. A lot of my users, a lot of my followers don't know how to operate it that well. So people, when they donate to me, they donate inside of PayPal. And my biggest donator by far is Whisky and Watches. It's excuse me, gentlemen. It is a Instagram channel. Why do I love to call Instagram channels? It's an Instagram page that just showcases whiskey more than anything else, but maybe 20 to 25% of the posts also have wristwatches inside of there, maybe some Panerais. I think there might be some Rolexes in there, things of that nature. You want to make sure that you subscribe to this guy, but man, I thank you for being a long-term supporter of this channel, always watching. Like, really, I have no words, and I'm humbled. You know, I don't even know how many subscribers I have on this channel now. I think it's coming close to 2,500 now. And based, you know, in comparison to other channels, that's a long cry from being successful, I guess, on YouTube. But, you know, inside of my own eyes, I consider that successful for me. And I'm very humbled, and I'm happy to have you guys. And you guys have just been bugging me and begging me to come back to this platform. I never left you guys, at least not intentionally. You know, I've always had the intentions of coming back and always doing more videos. It was just more of a matter of when, because I was taking care of visa issues. I was finding an apartment. I was moving. It was monetary issues. It was so many things behind the scenes that you guys just don't know about. But anyways, I'm glad to be back. This is the state of the channel as it is. The studio. Gentlemen, I'm going to put the pictures at the end of this video so that you can see, I guess, the rest of the room in full spectrum. And that's it for now. Expect more videos. At least I would like to pump out one a week would be nice. But anyways, gentlemen, salute to you wherever you may be out in the world. As always, I would like you to drink responsibly. And before I say that last tagline, there is something else I do want to say. Hold on. Let's have a quick sip. In case you didn't know, almost the entirety of this channel does not know that I have split my YouTube channels from 1 to 2 On the Gentlemen's Club channel, I used to conduct whiskey reviews as well as do men's lifestyle and fashion and all kinds of things and watches. And I felt like the whiskey videos was kind of dominating and overtaking the entirety of the channel. So I made a completely separate YouTube channel that I want everybody to go subscribe to right now. That one is called Gentlemen's Club Whiskey. If you go to either the description of this video, you'll find it in there, the link, or you can go to the About section for this channel and you'll see a link inside of there that you can click on. I've only got 19 subscribers to that channel, and let me tell you, with the algorithm that YouTube has going now, it's almost impossible to bring a YouTube channel up from scratch to being something successful these days. It's really hard. So I gotta put a plug inside of this video that you're watching now to try to draw some of you over there. If you used to come here to look at whiskey videos, everything is going to be migrated over to that channel, and there's a lot of content on there now, and there's a lot of content on there currently that is not on this channel. So you need to go over there and you need to be a part of that. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're new to watching this for the first time, you need to subscribe to this channel too, because there's a little bit of something for everybody. Anyways, gentlemen, salute to you wherever you may be out in the world. And as always, gentlemen, keep it classy.